I am in the mood for some fall makeup. So I'm gonna go in with this little palette, Sweet Mint, got on Amazon. I can't tell you the shades because it's not in English. So yeah, going for like beigey, taupey, smoky goodness. I'm gonna just take a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna go in with the lightest shade, and then I'll take the next shade, and the next shade, and the next shade, and the next shade, and then just build up. Look at my eye. I think I'm tired. No, I'm tired. It's mom life. So I'm just gonna take these shades, and I'm applying them lightly because I don't really want to I like when looks are dramatic, but when they're built up to look dramatic, not when they're just like splashed. Splash, is that the word? Splat. I don't even know. Splotchy, whatever, you don't want it to look all like that, so. Blend, blend, blend. I really want to just buff it out nicely so that way it just kind of like seamlessly goes back towards the temples. So giving that swoosh back, lifted appearance, but at the same time I'm not like putting tape or like trying to make it super sharp. I've been really into color analysis while simultaneously dabbling into finding my essence. Finding out what undertone you are so you know which colors match you best. And then there like people are separated into color seasons. I am a deep winter, and the whole essence things like just Google or YouTube it because there's so many people who are like have information on these different essences and how you find out which one's yours. I am a true romantic on the essence chart. And when I found out what I was, it made so much more sense to me. Like I was able to understand why certain things didn't look good on me and they looked good on other people. And then, you know, kind of like stuff that I was like colors that I naturally gravitated toward, that I felt good in, were actually in my palette of colors that go with me. So, which makes sense now to me. But anyways, I am on the cooler side. I'm gonna take a fatter, denser brush to apply the darker shade more on the lid. It's looking crazy right now, and I kind of look like the grays are almost looking black eye-ish. But you gotta just trust the process when you're doing smoky eyes, especially with cool tones. You only look like you got punched in the eye for like the process. After, at the end, it comes together. All right, I have this Wildflower palette by Sigma. I'm gonna use this like taupey shimmery shade. I'm gonna also add a little bit of the highlighter that's in this palette just to the center. Let me do the rest of my face and then I'll do the under eyes. All right, so the face is on, brows done. For the bottom lashes, I do the same thing except backwards. So I'm gonna start with the darkest color and then go to the lightest color, slowly layering. So with the more pigmented colors, I'll take a little bit of each of these, just very lightly. You gotta be really careful when you're using like dark smoky colors because you don't want it to be like all everywhere, especially since I already did my face. Color deposited, I'll take a blending brush and then buff it out with the lighter ones. So once it's nice and buffed in, you hardly have anything on this little smudger brush. Kind of like blend the bottom lash line with the top lash line and then flick. That way it's all going into the same direction. Brush, this is just the brush that I was using on the top to really buff it up. So I'm going to take some liner for the top lash, a pencil liner for the lash line. As close to the lash line as possible. The deepest, darkest shade, and I'm just gonna tap it over the eyeliner that I just applied to set it and give it a smoky look. Some of the lighter grays and just brush it right over that. Here's the lashes I'm gonna put on. I've been using this glue for like so long, I don't even know what it's like to apply glue without the little wand. Crazy times. All done with this cool toned fall inspired eyeshadow. I hope you enjoyed it. Plenty of more fall looks coming soon, so stay tuned.